I'm not late. Maybe 1 minute. No, I'm not. I'm only 1 minute late. It's a driving day today. For those of you who don't know, I'm commuting. Hey, come say hi. No, it's YouTube. They know we're off the clock now because we don't do YouTube when we're open. Who are you? I can give you a microphone.
Who am I?
Who are you? You look like Santa.
Okay. So
I'm out of breath.
on holiday.
Santa on holiday. So Angela should be watching you. Angela.
I'm quite sure she isn't.
No, but it'll
She's
be up
on her way
forever
home
and
from a funeral.
ever and ever. Oh, not your funeral, at least.
No.
That's good. Has it been a good week in the village?
Yeah, been quite a few people.
If
Yeah.
anybody doesn't know, that's the chieftain. He's a hippie Viking now.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's been a good week. And we had German TV here.
yeah, that's right. There was a
couple of
German TV. I forgot what the name of that show
He
is.
might still be here somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to run around and film. So hopefully I'm not in his way. Otherwise, well, I'm not moving anyway. I'm just sitting still. So
Yeah, he's not. he
I
doesn't
was
have a
here
running
first.
film.
No, it's okay. I heard we had a huge group from Slovakia in as well.
Yeah, that was today.
That was today, yeah.
15 or something.
Yeah.
But more fun yesterday. We had 8, 9 Italian girls.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Young?
Totally excited.
How many games of Nefertafel have you played this week?
60 maybe.
60? How many did you win?
Well, I don't win.
You let them win? Is that what you're saying?
No, I never let them win.
Oh, okay.
I just lose.
I can't.
just
I
not
lose
good
at
at
that game constantly, so I can't play you.
Yeah. But today,
Yeah?
I've had none
No?
for the first time this season.
What did you do all day then? You just look like pretty Viking Santa?
Well, sitting in my chair sleeping.
It's good to be the chieftain. No. No, you have to smile and look pretty for the cameras too.
Yeah, we had some cameras.
I saw someone drinking from a horn at a festival. It was Sophie.
Oh.
She posted pictures to Instagram. I miss Sophie, by the way, so if she's watching.
Yes.
But anyway, she had her horn held this way, and I just remembered the last time. I know why we don't do that now. When you drink from a horn, it has to point this way.
Yeah.
Because it goes up your nose if you drink it the other way. But apparently
Let's
it was
try
a
it.
party, so I'm dying to ask her if the mead went up her nose when she drank it like that.
Especially if you take a quick sip.
Yeah, which is what I did. No, so when I saw that, I thought of you because you're the one who taught me how to drink it correctly. I just thought it always was going up my nose because I'm blonde, but or American, or it depends on which. If I want to throw under the bus today, blue-eyed.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I'm not blonde anymore. It's getting darker.
Still
Getting there?
blonde.
There we go. Are you on your way home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can see who's here. Let's see. Oops, it says top chat. I have to just fix it so it's pop-out chat. And then we can see everybody. Nope, not participants.
Everything.
Well, yeah, because they want to say hi. I know I saw Peruta there saying hi to you. Peruta's going to come here at one point. She is in Russia. Or what is it called? So from the Soviet Union. Moscow. And then there's Drea. She's from Duluth, my hometown, so she knows it's cold there. It's 58 degrees there. That's
Well, 58
like 18?
Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, so winter's coming. And Charlotte's here. She was just there here last weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. She wants to know if the village is full now, and not quite yet, but they're coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
There's a couple of them right over there, I see. Hi. I'm on YouTube, but you can say hi.
Have a bottle order for you.
Yes, Arnold sells mead.
Mm.
But you don't look like the holy giraffe Viking, so you'll have to come
Actually,
back.
I got the bottle order for you.
It's hard to see you guys because of the glare behind, but you have to say hi.
Sad
Hi.
I lost you.
Hello, and Tova's back there.
I'm here with stories.
Are you? Yes, you're bringing stories.
Yes, I'm bringing
Oh,
stories.
Yep.
I'm gonna
There's a
give
wasp.
you
Yeah.
as a
You want
storyteller.
some? You want some?
No. But you get to work out with Georg where you tell stories.
Yeah.
Georg will be your boss.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he always is.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Let's see who else is saying hi. Yep. All hail the chief, writes Peruta. And hello to both, writes Charlotta. There's some more. I'm going backwards. Albert is online. Albert, who was just here. Skål. What does your t-shirt say? I can see it's under your beard here.
Uh-huh.
Wander and warriors. Wanderers and warriors. Which one are you? Are you a wanderer or a warrior?
I'm a wanderer.
You're a wanderer.
Yeah.
I won't tell Angela you said that. No. Can see what else is there. Watch me multitask. Oh, Garcia's here too, and Nell is here as well. Hey, you get that house.
I get that.
You get that house. Yep. And
Can I take the car in that way?
because there's a car blocking there. It's actually Anders'
Yeah,
car.
but also the gate. I've been to
Yeah.
Cairo today because.
If you can get
so
someone to
they
open
can-
the door for you, as long as it's locked properly behind you,
Okay, yeah,
and the things are up so the chickens don't get out, then you're good to go.
get that there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because then we can just cooperate with.
No, they will know because I will tell them we have about 30 Vikings coming tonight. And not all of them can wait until YouTube's done, but they know we're closed. So, no. And then if you're quick, you can show me your giraffe hat. The giraffe hat is awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You got the teddy bear toy, yeah?
I say.
Say
bye.
bye-bye. All
See you
hail.
later.
Good to see you.
See you next week.
Yeah, next week I think it'll be on Friday or Saturday. I have to figure that one out with Karl. And then Albert Arndt is here. You can have the other microphone.
Yes.
I just realized the location I chose is really bright in the background. So that's because the sun just went down. It's back there. Or
I'm sitting a little bit
there.
further behind there.
Yep.
The bench is not sword friendly.
Well, it's a nice table though
It is.
for your beverage.
Yes. Very unhistorically correct.
Unhistorically correct. Greg is closing the shop right now, and he will join in about 10-15 minutes, and he's going to tell us the story of Beowulf, because Jens C. Eriksson was talking about two of her favorite stories. He told one last week, which you were here for, and then Beowulf was another one, but he said it's a really long story.
It's a very long story.
So he's thinking he can tell it in 3 parts, which means that he has now committed his butt to me for the next 2 weeks. So I am happy with this. So we'll get...
Oh, and I'm not able to...
Hi, Arlene.
I'm not able to get the last part because then I'm not here.
You can be on the other side.
Yeah, I can.
You can be in YouTube land.
Yes, I can be in YouTube land from Sörland.
Okay. So before Greg gets here, I'll show you what I did. Do you think I worked on his socks? No, but I brought them to show you that I have only come not much farther than the last time you've seen them. These are Greg's socks. They're very bright.
If I
So
put the microphone here, do you hear me? Is
we'll
that too far away?
just clip it to you here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There. You're clipped. That should hear you. I think it's pointing the wrong way, but that'll work. No, so these are the socks that I'm working on for Greg. I have to make this part now. The heel. I can show that better on these ones, which I just realized I still have. I was supposed to send these in June. This line here is where so I made this far on him, and then I separate it and make it so there's a big hole here. So it doesn't connect between there and there. Then I work that way. And then I close the toe, and then I come back and put the heel. But this is the part I was on Greg, and I have to do that. So these are the socks I should have been working on. So now, I got the blacksmith sweaters down. So now it's Greg's socks. The monk's socks or the storyteller? What do we make him? Should we make him the monk?
That's very colorful to be a monk.
Yeah, well, if they're under his pants, no one will ever know.
Yeah, but the YouTubers know monks.
Arlene likes the yellow socks.
A monk wouldn't have pink.
A monk wouldn't have pink.
No, that's too rich.
But he's a Saxon.
He's a Saxon, though.
He's a Saxon monk. Can we do that? Make a Saxon monk?
Well, we all have seen the Saxon makeover on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, if you haven't seen it, what is it? Viking Eye for the Saxon guy. You have to see that. Oh, and Pruda can hear us now too. Oh, that's good. I was going to take a picture if I can figure out where in my bag my phone fell and send it to Peruda, but it's so bright right now. So Peruda is blue in the chat because she is queen bitch. If she doesn't like you, she'll kick you. Oh, it's kind of a nice photo. It's a little dark, but it'll do. Send that to Peruda, and she likes wallpaper. Oh, I keep sniffing. Sorry. There, my nose isn't even running. It's just a habit. So, Oh, Eileen likes the yellow socks. Yay. And Drea's all excited about the stories. Yay. Maria's here from Denmark now. She was in Sweden last week. She's getting around.
No.
She's already fast on putting up a picture. Prude. Would a monk be gifted purple and pink, writes Drea? That's actually kind of a good point. Because the monks would have the ecclesiastical purple, wouldn't they? Or maybe not the monk, but the priests would.
The priest would.
We might have to upgrade him to a bishop.
the bishops would have had red and so on and so on.
You
as
can
well,
see the
so-
color that way, maybe.
But monks shouldn't be that rich.
No, we might have to make him a bishop. Or what's that guy's role on Vikings, the Vikings TV series? The one that's
Cardinal.
the cardinal. Yeah. Do you think we could still burn a cardinal? Okay, so
Or was it bishop?
monkey pinky.
It's either bishop or
It's a
cardinal.
bishop or cardinal. I have not watched that series in a long time because basically Karl throws a fit anytime it's on TV. So I have to finish watching it.
I have started it again, but I never finished it. So.
So talking about, okay, so this is, you saw the colors. I can send that to Peruta one more time, actually. The colors from last week. Actually, no, she still has it in her history. There was, Leila was here about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And she colored it. Oh, she was going to color a bunch of yarn with indigo and other things, tansies, birch leaves, woad, yeah. And a bunch of stuff. Anyway,
Didn't she
stinging
use
nettles,
mother
I
as
think.
well?
I thought she did. Yeah, she also did
Stinging nettles.
kanelslur, the red mushroom.
Yeah.
It's
some-
almost like a cinnamon red color, the whole thing.
And some lye. Didn't she use that as well?
No, love, lichen.
Like
Yeah. That one she did. So she colored with those anyway. And because there's always a little bit of extra dye in the pot, you don't want to take it home. She mopped up the rest of the dye with my yarn. So Greg wants these two colors. So they're kind of, I don't know what he's going to get out of them yet. They look dull, but she has the original photo on there. Yeah, I pre-wrote the dyes. So these are set aside now for something for Greg. We don't know what because I have to finish his damn socks first. But she made this color, which is actually kind of a light blue and a pale purple in there, but you can't tell. It looks so gray. So I'll try to photograph it. But I was working on this last week, but it's done. And it's super long. So it could either be a slouchy hat for the, what is it? The alternative Viking? I don't know. What do you want to call that? Or you can have it like that. I look like Ann Decker now because she had her hat like this too. No, so that I finished it. I finished something. It's just not the thing I was supposed to finish. But I'll put this in the web shop because it's not my color.
That was cool enough, confusing way.
What?
The color.
Yeah, you can kind of see it, but you kind of can't.
Yeah, it's like.
It looks silvery gray, but in the lights you can see it. It almost looks like
It's shimmering.
holographic. Yeah, like a hologram almost, kind of.
Is it really a little bit pink there, or is it?
Yeah, well, it was the
gray, or is it-
lichen. So this is kind of funny because the lichen, when you dye with that, it's Xanthoria is the name of the lichen with an X, and it goes purple first, and then as you take it out of the pot, it goes purple, but it turns blue with the air. But it doesn't look like it all went blue.
There's a little bit of pink.
Yeah.
Some places as well.
But because it's the very end of the dye, that's why it's such a light color. So it looks more silvery gray than anything, but it's enough to mess with your.
It messes with my eye.
I know, it makes me feel like I'm colorblind, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was that. And I had a little bit left because I've decided I have to make her a bag, Leila, a little pouches of pieces of the wool that she colored for me. So this is one, and this is, York F2, York F2. So that's what that one is. And this, you can see the curl. I hate that, but I haven't blocked it yet. So when I steam block it, it'll sit flat. And this one is Dalby. Dalby is kind of easy to recognize because in the middle there, it almost looks like little tracks for feet. Like that. So that's what that'll be. I've got more to show because every time Greg comes on and hears Nalbinding, he like passes out and says, I don't know anything. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, here's another little bag I'm working on with the colors. There's actually 2 different yellows in here. This is in Corgan, which is 2 + 1, if I think, F1. So there's a light yellow here, regular yellow here, and then I've now put part of the green. And I had to do 2 different bags though because they're different thicknesses. This. Okay, so if you look really closely, if I hold it really closely, you can see there's like regular yellow and there's a really light yellow band and then the rest is yellow. So I picked the worst place to show light. Maybe if I turn it that way. Oh yeah, no, you can see it better now. Viking ship, boat. Anyway, and then I had a little bit of the green and then I put a little bit more yellow in the heel. But that's all there was to make with that. So those are kind of fun. And this is, yeah, Corgan, I think I said. Corgan stitch. And I wonder if you can see the purpley thing in this light.
The wasps, however, have been swapped with bees now.
Oh, that's good. We need bees.
Yeah.
Just not in your drink.
Not in my.
You can I don't know if you can see the blue purpley thing going there. Anyway, so welcome back. I have more of this green to use. This is a little thicker. It turns out, I got it. I should stop turning the camera because it can't see crap here. Okay, back to the ship. Boat, size does matter. There, you see the 3 different greens. One slightly lighter and it goes darker in the end here. This is a yellowy poison kind of green. But these are a little thicker. And this green, she actually dyed 2 different thicknesses of my yarn in it. So I didn't have any more yarn in the thin. So I mixed it with my own red and we have some very Christmassy looking socks. This is all the green I have though, and I'm at the toe. This is what I was talking about where I skipped the heel. I start at the top and then I skip the heel and then it goes down. And I don't know if you can see it, but I like it when it plant dyes, you can see the shading in the yarn. And this one is a little bit further than the other. No. There. So this one is, I made these to fit my feet and they were really tight to pull this part over my ankle. So I have to use my kid, which is about 2 sizes smaller than mine. And then of course it's too big on her. I know, aren't they fun? Yen likes them. Whee! But the red is, I don't know, the red isn't plant dyed. I don't know what in the heck that red is. It was some of my stash, but it's got some color shifts in it too. But these will be fun. The heels will have to be completely red though, because this is all the green I have left in that thickness.
Well, Karin.
Yeah?
With a little.
Oh! Yeah?
With a little bit of thought.
Mm-hmm.
That green together with the red one almost seems like it's gold.
It does. It does kind of have the little goldish stick. It's the same color as this one. It's just thinner. So look what's behind me. This is what I told Arnold he has to get. Arnold, do take my microphone and explain, because we haven't seen this in about a year now.
Yeah, well, this is my bishop's hat. I'm the bishop of the Church of the Holy Giraffe. It's a religion I've made in celebration of mead and the making and enjoying of. So, and why
did you choose a giraffe?
Well, as you see, the giraffe.
So cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a giraffe with wings.
Yeah.
And 3 horns means it's extra horny.
Right village for you.
Yep. And also because we decided that mead is so good, you know, when you drink it and you feel it flowing down your throat. And since the giraffe has the longest neck, the longest throat, it's the holy animal because it has so much throat to enjoy the flow of the mead. So that's why we chose the giraffe as our holy animal.
And you're the high priest in the Church of the Holy Giraffe.
Yes, high priest and bishop of the Holy Giraffe.
Are you recruiting new members in case anyone's interested?
Yeah, well, you know, it's all about appreciation of mead. So whoever appreciates mead is welcome in this religion.
Do you have to have a long neck to join?
You don't have to have a long neck. Yeah, sure. Long neck, deep throat.
He doesn't have a neck.
No.
Yep.
It's just a head on the shoulders.
Yeah, well, anybody. We're very little discriminating.
Oh, Yenny writes, as a very tall woman, I feel drawn to this religion.
Well, you're welcome.
She's a Viking in Sweden.
Yeah.
And Charlotte says too. Yeah, you missed Charlotte. She was here last weekend, but
yeah.
she will be back again.
Well, I have to empty the car full
Oh,
of.
thank you for showing me though. You made it before we closed.
Yeah.
I love that hat. Okay. Now that's a religion I can get behind.
Oh.
Yeah, she also likes meat. How can I join? I'll have to send you the details when we figure that out.
It's a good religion. Like almost, can we say that it's related to the Pastafarians?
Maybe.
Yeah, because
Can they wear purple? Can they wear purple?
probably because the Pastafarians they have the love for the food and for rum.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show the colors because I know Greg will be here at some point. I just realized I'm sort of doing a stash challenge because I decided I had to use up all of the colored wool I got from her. So I have this much to go. I should have made a stash. I don't know. I've been gathering. Oh, there's more. It's just I have these end ones. I have 2 of each of those. Challenge anyone. I should be working on Greg's socks. I just want to say. So that was, yeah, that's what I have been working on this week. So what have you guys been working on now? Who also is avoiding their UFOs and starting new ones? Andrea says, I like the blue more than the green. I do too. This green though that I get from her, this one I actually bought from her the previous week. I think I showed these before a couple weeks ago. But if I turn it, you can see it's like it's got indigo in it. It's a blue green, which I cannot dye because I've never tried. So, good excuse. Maria is also working on things she's not supposed to be doing. I can't help it. It was new. I had to. It's new yarn.
Yay!
So I'm not getting my stuff done. Let's see. I have to see what I else. Oh yeah, she likes the socks. Oh, and I saw that Yen got her story told, and the socks. She took a picture of the socks on the storyteller's feet.
Oh.
So, and they got to see that was quite cool. Arlene says, "What size are? Oh, Albert wants to know if you're looking about these, Albert. They're big enough to go on my feet, which is size 42. I don't know if they'd reach yours though. We'll have to see. I'm a 42. I know Albert looking for socks, and he's a 44. Let's see if I can get them on my feet here. Oh no, they'll stretch. Okay, so Viking gymnastics. If you can see, they are baggy on my toes. So that means they can stretch because of Nalbinding stretches this way. This is why I can't make toe-up socks because I always make them they always stretch more than I think. Anyway, so I guess they fit you, Albert, but they're very yellow. But you like yellow. Well, and Albert was here to see them get dyed too. We will talk after if they're not too short for you, because you can. I did this on a pair of socks for Angela. The top part was looser than I wanted them to be. I was thinking about showing this last week, but didn't have time. But they were looser than I wanted to be. This start row is always going to be looser because it's only bound in side to side and bottom to top there, but it's never bound on the top edge, so it'll always be a little bit bigger. But you can undo the start row a little bit and then actually start binding in the opposite direction. So you can actually make these taller.
What do you take for the socks?
Well, that's a good question. We actually had that on, I saw that was on Facebook and the needle binding groups, etc. What do you take for socks? And it largely depends on which country you're in. Obviously, Poland can produce them really cheap. Yeah. These ones you could take as little as 254, but when they're plant dyed, I would take 350, and this is Norwegian kroner, so you have to kind of do the math on that. I think it works out to be about $50, which is, expensive, but plant dye.
Around.
It's not hand spun though.
Around 35 euros.
Yeah, I think so. Let's do a currency conversion. Well, so I don't know. So this one I would normally take like 254 because they're short socks, like yoga socks. But when they're plant dyed, you automatically go up 100 kroner because the yarn costs a lot more, or you have to actually do more work and dye it yourself.
So I've been looking into getting some needle-bound socks myself.
Well, the reason I don't technically take orders is because then I never finish them if I have to. But it's a
You still need to finish.
yeah, I gotta finish. And Albert's waiting in line for some socks too. I actually had to trace his foot before he left because I have no time in the summer. So we want to translate from Norwegian kroner, NOK, NOK. What's 250 Norwegian kroner is? I don't want cookies. Convert. Okay. Is, according to this app, is $28 actually. It's a lot less than I thought. And how much is that in euro? Oops, sorry, I switched it. Somebody's probably already done this and I just haven't looked. And in euro, that is 24.5 euro. 24.30, well, a little bit less. And then if we go back to US dollar and do 350. 350 is $40. So I was close when I said 50.
Yep.
Or 34 euro. But if I make socks that are up to just below the knee, then I take almost double.
Yep.
But then the shop will do that too. So there you go. Okay. Easy on screen 50C color differences, but you were on my 56 screen, right, Arlene Cross? Yeah. I should choose a better. Well, the color does show up. It's just really bright. It's like Easter yellow. I've never gotten that bright of a yellow on my own. But I don't watch the pot, so it tends to cook a little longer. It goes a little, you know, kind of an orangey yellow. Or brownish yellow. Maria writes, it is not the thumb loop first. It's in the numbers. I think, yeah, it's either, I think it's this way. No, yeah, because you bind this way. You bind that way and then this way. But when you count it this way. So it's, yeah, it's 1 + 2 is Mommen, or Corgan. Corgan and Mommen. So it's 1, you're right, 1 + 2, and then F1 for Corgan, F2 for Mommen. These are Mommen though. That's the difference between Corgan and Mommen, but different size yarn. And the difference between these two stitches is F1 and F2. And F2 just makes it a little denser. But because I don't tighten it to the needle, I tighten it to my thumb. If my yarn is thin enough, I'll just go F2 and it fixes it. Okay, I'll catch up on chat. Oh, Heidi's here too. Hello. Arlene said she's still working on her red socks in single Danish and have 1/3 of the way done. It's not cold, so she has time. And that single Danish stitch, it's actually what's it called? Looping. Simple looping. Because the name single Danish is what Bruni calls it, and it gets kind of confusing because there's a stitch called Danish and there's a stitch called double Danish. So when she calls something single Danish, it's actually not the same as just Danish, but so it's confusing. So I keep calling it single or simple looping. But that, anyway, kudos to you because that takes forever to do. It's really rewarding. It has a nice little woven look. The other thing I don't know, the simple looping tends to do this curl as well. You can see it wants to curl, but you can steam block it, which is what I need to do, and then it'll make my stitches look even more even than they are. Right now I can see the lumps and it's driving me nuts.
Which stitch is this?
This is York.
Okay.
York F2, because my F1 is too loose. I did actually needle tension this one though, because my York is super loose with this yarn. But we had customers in the store looking for more things made out of York, so I had to bite the bullet and make something in York, even though I personally don't like that stitch because of this. And it kind of goes like this, but it stretches and it's super soft. Aren't Mike was lower than mine, but I think you fixed it by now. Either that or it's just blowing away. No, but this was so a while ago she wrote that.
Okay.
But I could have turned it a little bit.
Yeah.
There. Just in case. I started reading backwards, see.
Okay.
Oh, and Kiwi's here from Bergen. She likes the socks too. Pruda, yeah, says the Viking eye for the Saxon guy window. Albert writes, I feel like I just came home, but already going to travel again. I'm going to a confirmation to his nephews. Aw. And then there's people like me that travel every week now.
Yeah.
I drove 6 hours today. Would a monk be gifted purple and pink? Yeah, we read that one from Drea. We decided, sure, why not?
It might have been a royal gift from.
It could have been. Okay, so Albert says, by the way, I'm going to take a picture of the one you gave me soon as I have just had time to do it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes, you should. The hat, I gave him the yellow hat that I finished.
Oh,
But I didn't get to photograph it for Instagram, which I haven't posted on in about a month, so I should really get my crap together.
Yep.
But I have decided that I will take those tutorials. I have the stitch along ones. I can do like a slideshow YouTube video out of it. So I can make a video and I can talk over it. I can do a voiceover, and then I don't actually have to make a how to do it video. I can just take the actual stitch along and let each picture sit for like 20 seconds or so, and then just kind of talk through. Yeah, maybe. But I should have time to do that now.
That works though.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. So I think
know-
I will do that.
I know other people that do
Mm.
stuff like that as well. Well, not with pictures though, but with film, and then they
Yeah.
talk of the demonstration.
Yeah, because the
later.
picture already says what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I can just kind of talk over it. So maybe I will do that. Also, our shop here in Viking Valley, the web shop is up. It's not pretty, but you can get through it. And you can send an email and we'll put something in there for you. But there's a lot more going in and a lot more navigating we need to fix. But they want to do downloadable ebook or e-patterns.
Mm.
So if I can figure out a way to put mine into e-patterns, we can do it that way too. And then they don't have to have Instagram or YouTube. They can just print it. Just don't distribute it.
I need to sharpen my knife.
Yeah, what are you making here now?
Well,
I keep talking about me.
do you remember the walking stick?
Yeah.
And I was talking about the helmet.
Yep.
Now I made the outline of the helmet.
Ah, yeah, if you look real, yeah, I can see it actually. You can see it on the camera. I see it. Oh, cool. So you've come some ways now in this week.
Well, I haven't been able to do so much on it
Yeah.
because of a lot.
I
of
like the
things
way
to do.
there's like a stain on there, kind of but it's a tree. It's the tree
Yeah,
lining.
it's a tree.
I like the stain on there in the helmet too. It looks kind of cool.
So just now it glipped,
Mm.
and I almost cut myself. I cut
Yeah.
it to the nail instead.
Ooh, yeah, but it didn't go all the way down. You're
No.
fine.
I'm fine.
You're just
I
a little
just-
less vampiric than you were a minute ago.
Just need to
Cut
find
it.
some file and,
I think I have a scissors. Not very Viking though, if it helps. Okay, so while he gets a manicure over there, I'll catch up some more. Also like mead, how can I join? Yes, we're all going to be part of the Church of the Holy Giraffe. Sturstian is here. Hello. They look warm and cozy. Thank you. They should be, I hope. Yeah, Maria says she takes about the same price in Danish kroner.
Thank you.
Yes, says Albert says take your time on them. Anybody knows if I have to make them something, they should plan on me never finishing them and then just be lucky. This is why we never take cash up front.
No.
Because also if they don't fit or they don't like them, then it just goes in the store and somebody else can get them here. Charlotte said she sold her soul for a new viewer here. Oh, thank you. I should be hitting 1,000 soon, so you have to remember to subscribe. If I hit 1,000, then I can walk around with the phone, and we can film like that.
Yep.
So that'll be good. I have to have, I think, 4,000 viewed hours, and it turns out I'm missing about 300. So,
What-
so if you ever wanted to binge watch my babble,
when do you get the gold placket?
I think I'd have to have a lot. I don't know about the gold placket. I'm not a good YouTuber.
Is that around 100,000 or something?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not that interesting.
Let's work on it. Let's give Karin a gold placket.
Who has to strip to make this happen? No. No naked buffaloes or giraffes. I'm so caught up. Okay, Marie said the mic is not working. I hope it got fixed by now. Is it working? Can you hear me?
Could it be my?
Can you hear him? Yeah, well, they're both on. I can
Hello.
see they're turned on. So,
Could be my beard.
no. Just checking. No. Oh, it's because they're combined. The microphones are combined. So we're